Minister, many people here are struggling with cost of living and inflation running at nearly 7%. Energy prices are seen as a huge component on that, but more and more everyday items are also involved now, impacting on cost of living and challenging people. We saw, as I was saying earlier, how the disruption in, say, insulation, timber and so on impacted on construction costs after our own lockdown. We're seeing how there's over 20 billion in all kinds of goods, machinery, electronics, dishwashers, fridges, textiles, everything coming out of China. So there is disruption on the supply, and subsequent price increases are expected in scarce materials here that are going to be hitting costs of living for people here, putting more pressure on them. It isn't exclusively an Ireland problem, and it's hitting people across Europe and globally as well. Have you engaged with EU colleagues about measures that could be taken, cooperating together to see if they could minimise the disruption and the costs for people?
Please.
The cost of housing has considerably increased, whether somebody is buying or renting, and it's a sizable component of the inflation. It's a reasonable aspiration of people who want to buy their own home, and raising the deposit at the same time as paying a rent is a huge blockage for people, a real struggle. Would the Governor see a situation?
Taoiseach, tá cosaí brosla chur anbhrú ar daoine ar fud na tíre idir diesel, petrol agus glór eile. Chorasúmper, fermóracht, tógáil, ach go háirithe daoine haid caiisiil amachas isteach gobar go léithúil nó i ggéirig an tuige héamh. Bhí an brú sin ann a bhad rivan cogú bhásach san Ucrán. Agus cinnte caróig an céim a hógan tig an réaltas inis faoiseamh ó thuairt a daoine le cuida sin. Ach Taoiseach, is faibe seo ar fud na Eorop. Agus chonig mar an slí go raibh an Eorop ab de seasamh le chéile ar san an Ucrán, seasamh le chéile ó thaobh an vaccín a chur ar fáil, agus inis an féidir leis an Eorop seasamh le chéile agus céimena éigean a hógant Mother leis an costas brosla, agus go chuireach sé sin breis faoiseamh ar fáil do daoine a haigéirí taisteal isteach i gobar nó an tuige héamh.
Well, is féidir le Eorop tacht le chéile agus súnta an scéal go bhfuil an mé Aontas Ann agus go bhfuil míad léir gobar le chéile ó thaobh an méid atá déanta ag rúis ar an Ucrain. Is fásaigh an scéile go bhfuil coge ann ag an bóta seo, ag an nóméid seo, agus go bhfuil an méid daoine ag follingt de dheasca an coge seo. Agus caiimi gach éon rud is féidirling a dhéanamh ar dús chun an sinna íslú agus cá a chóirt agus tucaíocht a chóirt do bhainte an Ucrain. Níos mó lei sin, agus mar aon lei sin aon tíim leat, go bhfuil brúfiile ar muinte na tíre seo ó thaobh cuasaí ólaide agus an praosanna ag dul an arda lá in ag lé. Ní léon dá las. Agus an pacáiste atá fáilte an rialtas in nómh is cá a bheith ann. An rud a dhéanamh mar mío hin, sús le lemelú le céad, cá an a bhóréis sin chomá, agus be mé ag déanamh scrúdú a lán nithe a bhaineann le seo